Three factory bikes all have their strong points. The Ducati is obviously, they've only got one bike in the field, so they're doing all the development with that.
In my opinion, they're not quite there yet. They're fast, but the bike isn't quite reliable.
The factory Ducati is more than capable of winning races compared to the Yamaha, who have been on their bike for 2 seasons, and the factory Honda, who have had their bike forever.
I've ridden the Honda, and the Honda's definitely a good handling bike. It does everything really, really nice.
Over the years, you've seen a big rivalry between Honda and Yamaha, the big players really around the world. It's been hard for someone like Ducati to race in Australia because it costs a lot of money to run a European bike generally.
Well, the Yamaha seems to be working everywhere really well at the moment. The whole package, the electronics. Once you can get it into the corner, it's pretty much easy to get out the other side.
Mike Jones is a tough one to see beating me. You never want to see the young blokes coming up and beating you. Definitely making me push to new limits on the bike.
Troy Herfoss, he's a hothead, gets out there, has run me wide a few times, so I want to try and get it back on him.
Wayne Maxwell is an extremely confident man, smart, a bit arrogant.
Troy Herfoss is a smiling assassin. He's always smiling, but once it comes to a race, he'll give you absolutely nothing.
Glenn Allerton is someone I've never really understood. We've never had a real relationship, to be honest, but I think we both have respect for each other.
Glenn Allerton, he's like a dog with a bone, and once he gets a sniff and thinks he can win, you'll never get rid of him.
Racing a circuit like Barbagallo is fantastic. I really enjoy the circuit.
The track I really enjoy because it's got the characteristics of a supermoto track. I love the flip-flops and the blind turns.
The basin, there's so much sliding on the exit. The bike's drifting sideways, trying to get full throttle on. Now that we're halfway through the season, it's game time.
As the Yamaha Motor Finance Australian Superbike Championship goes beyond the halfway mark, tension is rising among the sport's elite, who are all striving to win the most sought-after trophy in Australian road racing. In 2016, Australia's premier class, the mighty Superbikes, have produced a theatre of thrills. And as Barbagallo Raceway near Perth prepares to host round 4, you're guaranteed nothing less than unbridled white-knuckle action. Our coverage presented by Yamaha Motor Finance, Yamaha Motorcycle Insurance, Motul and Pirelli.